I'm 33 years old and I don't have any friends. Today, I want to share my story how I ended up here, what my life was like when I had friends, what it's like without them now, and what I have learned from both experiences. Let's talk about it. First of all, I feel like I have two different sides to my personality. One side of me loves being alone. I want to stay in my own little world, focus on my goals, solve my own problems, and not talk to anyone. The other side of me is completely different. I'm a very social person. I generally enjoy meeting people, having conversations, and connecting with others. I have spent my whole life moving between these two versions of myself. Sometimes I became very outgoing, and other times I completely disappear into my own world. Overall, so I would say I'm a friendly and sociable person throughout my life. I have had many wonderful friends. People usually enjoyed spending time with me, and I truly enjoyed spending time with them too. But there is something about me that I have only recently started to understand. Whenever my mind is changed or I enter a new stage of life, I naturally begin to distance myself from people. Sometimes I realize I have invested so much time and energy into friendships that I completely forgot about myself, and at that point I feel like I need to pull all that energy back and focus on my own life again, so I disappear. That's one of the main reasons why I don't have friends today. It's not because I don't like people. I actually love people. I still have amazing memories with friends from school, university, work, and different stage of my life. I have met many wonderful people over the years, but after some time, sometimes something changed inside me, and my priorities change. My way of thinking change. Sometimes my values became very different from the people around me. When that happens, I slowly close myself off. Most of the time, people don't understand why I suddenly stop communicating with them. To be honest, I don't explain it very well either. I just disappear. I know that's not the right thing to do. I know it's unfair and I take responsibility for that. But that's how I have always reacted. Whenever I feel like I need to rebuild my life or become a different version of myself, I instinctively isolate myself and focus only on my own journey. For example, if my friendships were mostly about going out, having fun, and spending time together, there came a moment when I realized that lifestyle no longer matched the person I want to become. Instead of talking about it, I simply walked away. And this didn't happen only once, it happened with one group of friends, then another, and later another one. They were also people I truly cared about, people who mean a lot to me. But even then, when I went through very difficult periods in my life, I made the same mistake. I convinced myself that I needed to deal with everything alone. I thought isolation would make me stronger. I believed I had to solve every problems by myself, make a plan, fix everything, and only then come back to people. But looking back now, I realize that's not how life works. Sometimes when you are struggling the most, the healthiest thing you can do is talk to someone. open up, let people support you. Instead, I did the opposite. I disappeared, and because of that, I lost relationships with people I truly valued. Some of them I would honestly love to reconnect with today. I tried, but sometimes when too much time passes, people simply move on, and I understand that. I don't blame them, and I respect their decision. Now that I'm 33 years old, I have realized that constantly isolating myself isn't healthy. That's why I want to say something to those of you who enjoy being alone. First of all, I completely respect your choice. I understand it because I'm exactly the same, but if you stay isolated for too long, it becomes much harder to socialize again. You might be thinking, why do I even need to socialize? I'm happy by myself. And honestly, I used to think that too, but I have realized something. People need people, not only to have fun, not only to share happy moments. We need other people to grow. The people you meet can introduce you to new ideas, new experiences, new opportunities, amazing conversations, beautiful friendships, and even life-changing moments. Life isn't meant to be lived completely alone. It's about growing, learning, moving forward, and experiencing things together with other people. What I have learned is that there needs to be balance. You don't have to choose between constantly being around people or completely isolating yourself. You can focus on yourself without shutting everyone out. I truly believe that where your attention goes, your energy follows. If all of your energy goes into isolation for years, sooner or later it becomes emotionally difficult to reconnect with the world. I'm not saying you should become the most outgoing person in the room or make dozens of friends, not at all. I think it's enough to find your own people, your community, your circle environment, and then spend time with them every once in a while. Personally, I don't believe it's healthy to spend years completely alone while convincing yourself that you don't need anyone. If everyone stayed inside their own apartment forever and never connected with anyone else, would that really be living? For me, life means movement. Life means growth. Life means experiences. Yes, spending time alone is part of life too, but I don't think it should become your entire life. Some people isolate themselves for 5 years, 10 years, even 20 years. If that's you, maybe ask yourself whether it's time to slowly open the door again, take small steps, talk to people, be open to new connections. Maybe this isn't advice anyone asked for. Everyone has the right to live the way they choose, and I'm only sharing what I have learned from my own experience. For me, focusing on yourself is healthy. Being alone can also be healthy. Some of the biggest answers in my life came during the periods when I was completely by myself. But I have also realized that we still need human connections. Relationships helps us grow in ways we simply can't grow alone. So now I'm trying to create healthier balance, maybe meeting friends once a week and spending the rest of my time working on myself. I think that's a lifestyle that really fits me. And I know there are many introverts who probably feel the same way. Right now, I actually have one friend. Last month, after I had isolated myself for a long time, she welcomed me back into her life, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. As for some of my old friends, unfortunately, I lost those relationships. I tried to reconnect, but sometimes people won't move on, and I respect that. Maybe this chapter of my life is about meeting new people and building a new community, creating healthier friendships based on honesty, support, understanding, and enjoying life together. And honestly, I'm excited about that. Right now, I'm in a stage of my life where I want to birth. I want to keep growing. I want to stay focused on my goals, especially YouTube and everything I'm building. But at the same time, I also want good people around me, people who inspire each other, support each other, and genuinely enjoy seeing each other succeed. Those are my thoughts today. I don't know if you will agree with me, but I would really love to hear your opinion. Have you ever gone through a period where you had no friends, or do you think being alone is actually better? Let me know in comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.